and that we're Texans because we understand that we're Texans, and we understand that issues of freedom and liberty in Texas transcend all lines. Tyranny does not discriminate, and neither should freedom. Well, in these issues of freedom, folks, we are going to have a long slog ahead of us. We have a fight ahead of us. We know that based on the poll numbers that there are roughly 6 million people of voting age in Texas that agree that Texas would be better off as an independent nation. Because ultimately Texas understands one thing. No matter what the government gives us, the federal government wants to quote unquote give us for free. The place to get the free cheese is always in the middle of the mousetrap.
Yeah.
So ultimately, folks, this is what we have to do. Rallies like this are great. They allow us to come out and they allow us to vent frustration. Because just like Dad, who's frustrated about health care, he's a veteran. He's frustrated about it. You're frustrated too. You're frustrated about a lot of issues. But ultimately, it is up to us to do something. So, I'm going to give you the first step today. As of today, we are calling for a National Day of Action on September 2nd. Because the governor has been resistant to call for a special session to address the issue of Texas sovereignty. I want you to flood the switch. I want you on September 2nd, every single one of you, to contact every person you know. And I want you to flood the switch. Because one thing politicians know is when people are mad. Now, this is not torches and pitchforks, folks. But it is a tangible sign that we are ready for these guys to get off the dime and do something. Because in the words that my father used to say, it's time for you to either lead, follow, or get the hell out of the way. Yeah! So ultimately, folks, here's what we're going to have to do. We're standing in the middle of history. You are writing history today. I don't know the last time they had a rally on the Capitol grounds calling for sovereignty or secession. I would say that would be a good thing. But you are writing history. We are entering in. We're already almost 10 years into the 21st century. Almost 10 years. And it's funny, but there's a phrase that keeps coming up over these 10 years. On September the 11th, 2001, foreign extremists slammed planes into the Twin Towers and into the Pentagon. And people became worried and frustrated. They were worried and frustrated. And so what happened? People said, hey, can you protect us from foreign extremists? And the Bush administration said, yes, we can. And just a little bit of your freedom was eroded. Your rights were encroached on in the name of security. So then, the invasion of Iraq commenced because they had weapons of mass destruction, and the question on everybody's mind was, they said, well, can we win?